Okay, so today I'm going to do another mobile stream, and this is from yesterday. We were using the hardwire, like the Ethernet adapter, and so I'm using that again, and it seems to be a little better, or maybe stave off the delay a bit. But the reality is that when you go to do the speed test and stuff, it's pretty much the same as my as doing it on Wi-Fi. So you would think maybe it's more stable over the course of a longer period of time or something, but the base speed, if you actually test it, is the same on Wi-Fi and the hardwire. So I'm just kind of gonna indulge a bunch of random mobile games, and the problem with some of them is the ads because some of them maybe I don't even mind paying for them. Although as a general rule, I'm trying to avoid that because there's so many free ones and so many, it doesn't feel necessary really to do that. But there's something funny I noticed here by accident. I was like clicking on Duolingo to turn off the notifications because it was automatically showing me so many notifications from it, and it's kind of annoying. But then you try to remove it, and it even says you can't hide from Duolingo. That's not like something that ordinary apps say, right? The fact that they have this weird like marketing thing where they kind of, I don't know, turn him into some weird, creepy kind of thing, like almost kidnapping people in a van and shit. Like I've seen an ad like that. So again, a lot of these we're looking at for. The problem is that they don't have like a lot of staying power, or I guess for some people they might like. Some of these are kind of like iconic games, like oh, let me see Temple Run for the first time ever, right? And that's like something that was popular when I was in school or something, way back. Like it was just something that people were into in like a casual level, like whatever, right? It's just a very well known kind of thing, and I've never tried it because obviously it's mobile, whatever, and I wouldn't have messed with it, but it'll be like a one-off thing. Like you can just do the same thing over and over and try to see how far you can get or whatever. But it's just not. I don't know. It is like a low attention span, conducive kind of experience because everything is just a throwaway. Like which of these that I've tried so far would be like something I could do for a long period of time. Um, I guess the chance of Senna thing is like that's more like a story type experience, so that could be good. And of course, 2K is good on like a match to match basis. The one thing I think that I was really missing or expecting there to be that there really isn't is I wanted there to be a chess game that's actually good and active. And by that, I don't mean an app of a site. I mean like an actual game. Right? Like six player. Like, is this really active, this one? This one like one player, two player, but is it online? Playing chess games look like they're designed for Commodore 64. I was gonna say that here. This almost looks like it is designed for Commodore 64. Like, look at the pieces and stuff. One player, two player gameplay. Why is this even so popular if you can't even play online? What good is an egotistical kind of game like chess unless you can show off? I did try that Dr. Wolf thing. I guess did play mobile games a little more when I was doing that little like Blue Stack series where I was checking out a bunch of random stuff. That one was so dumb. The Queen's Gambit chess. You literally, I don't know if it's still like that. You literally have to be subscribed to Netflix to be able to play it. Like, what kind of a stupid and it has in-app purchases. But no, there doesn't seem to really be a good actual play against Magnus. I mean, it's kind of dumb because, at 5 years old, sure, you'd be able to beat him. It's not a big deal. Really, people have a wrong perception with that. You know, just like, oh, he's immediately going to be so good. No, he's not. I mean, I could bully kids on chess kid. I could do that same thing here, like the permadeath, permanent chess. Like, let me pick one. Let me pick one. Just like how much room do I have on the second page? I don't want to go. Okay, we'll fill up these three spots and then we'll actually have to do something. Because a lot of this has been like the surface level of me just trying to look for stuff to do. But chess online Clash of Kings. This one doesn't seem to be online though. That's my only problem. Real chess 3D. Like imagine having a chess game and not having it be online. Like how fucking hasn't played and this one's the same, I think. How? And why are they popular then? I don't get it. That's crazy that they wouldn't be chess universe. Oh, I think I remember that. It had like some goofy aesthetics going on. That's kind of crazy, like a missed opportunity. 24K reviews, which means at least it might be somewhat active. 26K. Yeah, that just ain't right. I like the whole 3D aspect of this one too, but it's apparently you can't play it. Like, is this one online? Chess is number one popular game in the world. What kind of grammar is that? iPad Retina display, of course. Oh my God. All right, let me. So what we'll do with these is we'll do a permanent thing. Like if I lose, then I can't do it anymore, right? We'll have to delete the app and then move on to the next one. But no, that's really disappointing. Slim pickings for that proves right there that chess is a dead game because there's no good apps or active apps on the store. Or two of the most popular ones there. Well, it's either a website like chess.com, which that really doesn't count because that's not really a game, right? And then the other one is ones that are apparently not multiplayer, which is weird that they'd be so popular. And then, or I hate these ones that you'd have to like make an account. It's not enough just to download it. Like, don't you have your account built into this, like the Game Center? So there was actually an ad I saw. Yes, I'm on YouTube on my other phone earlier today, actually just very recently, right? And I saw this thing. I saw an ad for this game, and this sort of shows you my sucker mentality for art styles. This art style looks so cool that, this is a rare case of an ad actually working on me, whereas normally I'm so cynical to that, and I'm kind of like, uh, if everybody was like me, then there would be no ads ever because they don't work. But in this different sense, you know, I sort of exploit them. Like, oh, I can get free stuff if I just sit through ads that aren't going to work on me and affect me anyway. But no, like I'm a sucker for these art styles that like it looks so cool that actually I do want to try it. But it's like 8-bit, but it has like some other sort of spin to it. But yeah, like I say that with marketing stuff, like okay, ads don't work on me, or even like microtransactions, so I can let everybody else fall for the stupid ads, or I can let everybody else uh like buy microtransactions and keep a game alive, like Hearthstone especially. Imagine, oh, you play Hearthstone for 10 years and you play it for thousands of hours and you never spend a cent on it, but the game is being kept alive by people who are spending money. So it's like let other people be stupid and waste their money, and then I get a good experience for free, right? Or even like NBA 2K and stuff, although that's a little bit different because you are buying it like every year still, regardless of even if you're not buying microtransactions. So that should be good. Let's look at each of these kind of in some random order. I have a lot of things downloaded, but I just can't decide even what to do. And I even got Duolingo with the intention of doing it for chess, like because somehow they're doing some campaign with chess. So most of these I've said should be like some sort of permanent format. Like if I die or lose a game, I'll delete them, right? But some of them don't have failure states or whatnot. Some of these you actually have to buy. Some of them I'm trying to save like for some special thing, like Pokemon Go seems like such a noteworthy, well-known thing that I've never played it, so or I've never even really seen anybody play it, or maybe I have in real life without knowing because somebody's got their phone out and they're fucking trying to RP like they're catching a real Pokemon in real life at a landmark, which is part of what it's all about. But so I'll skip that. Let me think. Okay, these two are actually paid games, so I have like the demo, right? I was doing the demo Throw and fall actually seems pretty cool. Like you're kind of riding around on a horse and auto attacking stuff. Okay, I just can't decide like how to, you know, pick which one to try. But, or you know what I was also doing is I guess I don't have room now. I don't want to go past 2 pages of shit right now, but I was looking at like the top stuff every time and say like, oh, I have to play that just to kind of give me some structure. Like top played games. So we have to look at Wool Crush Escape Traffic Jam, just because it's number 3 on that, and then we can do the same thing in the arcade. Top arcade games, okay, we already have them. Okay, so this will be the one obligatory one that we have to do, and then the rest I have to decide for myself. It is kind of fun on a certain level, as much as I make fun of mobile games and the whole. I mean, imagine doing what I'm doing right now. It just feels dumb. But it is like Newgrounds back in the day, right? If you ever played Flash games in the early 2000s, like Sunny or Thing Thing or whatever popular ones there were, um, it's just like that. Like, so it's like meant to be sort of throwaway, mindless, free, quantity over quality. And what was the thing with that too? It was just like people making it just for the passion of it, because like there weren't microtransactions on Newgrounds as far as I could remember. People weren't making money. People weren't making money from it, right? That was not what it was about. What is what? I don't understand. I don't. Okay, it looks like you could just do whatever you wanted there, so I don't know what the. Oh, it's gonna be the like where it moves you that way, or I should have probably paid better attention. My whole thing is I would just spam it. Like, what's stopping me from doing that? What the heck is this? I don't care. Like, it's so dumb. Does that mean I have to buy it? Really? That's gonna be the business model? This is just how we would do it unless they enforce it somehow. Shotgun type mentality. I honestly don't know or care what is happening here, but it just seems so dumb. I don't give a shit. Like really, what is dictating whether I can? Okay, so it did crash there, even though it's on hardwire, which is unbelievable. That's wild. Okay, so now we get the nice vertical. Chat's dead. I love these stupid bot messages. Okay, let me just see that this is actually working or not. The delay is only a few. You know, this is the weirdest thing ever because there's so many weird things with this. Like where there's like the screen tearing that happens in some games, right? Even some of the multiplayer stuff, whatever I was doing. And then the other thing is the stream gets super delayed sometimes. And even the other thing is, like I just streamed for about maybe 15 or 16 minutes, right? And then it crashed. So if you look at my VODs right now, maybe I should show it. Like, whatever, but it's like 54 minutes. Right, like here, I'll screenshot on my other phone. It's like mathematically impossible, right? So I streamed for 15 minutes just now, and it says my last VOD is 54 minutes long. Like, how is it 54 minutes when I just started like less than 20 minutes ago? Whatever, okay, so let's do this one here. And again, I'm doing these for no other reason than, oh, they're just popular on the App Store or whatever, so it's, you know. Trying to do it like with both hands, but the fact that I have the USB thing in there kind of gets in the way. Like I'm trying to think what the comfortable position with it would be. There's some hand icon there in the back. Music is pretty catchy though, or is that just me trying to go in the door? Yeah, that's one thing that makes it a little bit awkward is the fact that the way you're going to be holding it landscape-wise makes it so that you can Sam Squanch do Bear a big favor. Sam Squanch bring leftover food from campsites to Bear. Bear will buy for a good price. We're actually stealing shit. Maybe this is the right way to do it. I'll keep one finger at like the bottom, not that you can really see exactly what I'm touching, but one at the bottom left to go down, and then one at the top right to go up. But then, if I want to go the other way, I can't very easily do it. Just trying to think like how would this be comfortable or optimal, especially if I was like under super, if it was like some super intense thing. There's like a hunger meter and all this. I think we went to one of those campsites and then I went to one of the campsites and then I got kicked out or something. Hey Sasquatch, why is that guy calling me Sam Squatch? Welcome to my shop. I found a few things around the campground that might be helpful. Take a look around. Or imagine you're like some really dedicated developer and then you see a game like Angry Birds or some shit. How do you? You can't sleep there. Only sleep in your own bed. Bro's still doing better than 50% of the American population. He has his own fucking house. This does have a very cool kind of vibe to it. I don't know. I just don't know exactly what gameplay. Oh, what gameplay style it's supposed to be. It's almost supposed to be a stealth game. It's sneaky would indicate, but I don't know, like what you're really doing. See anything you like. Well, see anything you can afford would be the more operative question. What are we, some kind of thief who goes around pillaging campsites or something? Oh wait, that's exactly what we're supposed to do. I guess I was afraid of the bear the first time and I didn't talk to it. I don't know, there's just something about doing this that feels so weird, but it doesn't mean that these games can't be good. That's the thing. Not every game. Okay, this would be like one of the stealth mechanics, I guess. You know, because there's certain concessions to be on mobile, but I feel like a lot of games don't have to suffer for it. Or like anything that's turn-based would be the perfect example, right? Of just something that. Oh yeah, you have this little grab bag mechanic. Oh, we get both hands here, I didn't even realize. So that's gonna be a big mechanic of the game, I guess. Just picking shit up like that. You gotta use these bushes maybe to hide from the cops or whatever, park ranger shit. I think they were like nice about it though too, like I got kicked out but they said, whatever, just go away. I just love how nonchalant we get this happy music and we're stealing people's shit and we're just, you know. I don't know, like we're the bad guy but we're not really. Don't really feel like it. That's really what this is. It's kind of like a dark interpretation that we'd be like, we're going around stealing people's shit, but we're doing it very indignantly or seemingly innocently. We have a bunch of shit here to fuck around with. We could just eat it right in front of them, but I mean, I should probably wait. Or maybe the smell is gonna give me away. Maybe that means it's gone bad, or what do I even... Like, maybe that's rule number one of being a thief, is I don't get too greedy. I should go back and use what I've gotten. Or isn't that like an ironic way to get caught? I just stole some food, and the only reason why you'll catch me now is because you'll smell the food that I stole. Or I'm sitting on like a picnic bench in a highly conspicuous way to eat the food I just stole. Can't you do this in your own house or some shit? What? Some of that food almost made it seem like it's spoiled, the fact that it has that shit coming off of it. But he eats like the containers and stuff too, so he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, you keep eating like this, you become a fat Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and then you're not gonna be so sneaky anymore, dude. That'll be the bad ending of the game. So that's all in a hard day's work. Let's go home and sleep. This could be fun if it really builds into something, but the one thing I'm not sure about is it doesn't seem to have like a clear gameplay style yet. Okay, so it's like survival. I got hungry just from that. Sleeping is hard work. Okay, it's supposed to be stealth and it's supposed to be survival, but I don't know, I'm not seeing a ton. Like, can I hide in the? Or let's see how repeatable this shit is. You can just keep doing this forever. I don't even have to leave. Right, we'll be a minimalist Sasquatch. We just keep doing the same thing over and over. That's at least one good quality he has, though, despite being a degenerate thief, is that he's not picky, so he'll eat stuff out of the trash happily. And eat the containers and shit, too. I guess a lot of this stuff will be randomly generated because like there wasn't a chair there before or something. You can't take carts from the golf course. I had no idea. Look at these fools caught up in the machinations of a contrivance state. All these little tedious rules and overextensions. You'll never be free with the pretense of, oh, it's to protect you for security and for convenience. You're gonna give up all your freedom and act like all these things are absolute. It's unbelievable that they wouldn't detect me or even semi-detect me there. But no, he's got a... It's like one of those... Oh, shit. It's like one of those philosophies of, like, authority that has to insist upon itself, right? Like, if everybody or the majority of people actually don't do anything wrong, then it's almost like you remove the need for something. Like, oh, you don't need cops anymore. So now they'll arrest people for going, like, 1 mile over the speed limit, or, you know, they'll try to necessitate their own existence, but oh fuck. Right, like if you had this cure-all thing that cures cancer and cures everything, then big pharmacy would be opposed to it because you know, you would make them obsolete basically. That's not even something our Sasquatch wants in our minimalistic mindset. That we're not trying to steal money. Right, we have no use for money, we can't eat it, or maybe he actually will the way he eats the containers of shit. That dialogue is just on loop. Oh, it's just hide in, assuming somebody already isn't in there though. Yeah, that picnic mechanic seems goofy because... Oh shit. Right, the reason why you wouldn't want to be sitting on a conspicuous bench like that to eat. He doesn't really swim, he just kind of wades around up to his neck. Seems like a cool game actually though. Very like sort of mellow atmosphere, like I don't feel threatened even though you may get caught or something could happen. It seems like you could get killed by this fucking fish actually. Or maybe it just doesn't want you to go in there at all. Yeah, the music, this is another song now. The music is really noteworthy. This is the guy who made the OST for Cry of Fear, wink wink, even though I don't know or think that at all. I just say that because I always considered that whole game to be like a, because the music was so good and so standout. Cry of Fear is a free game that I always joked and said, oh, the whole reason why the guy made that game was just to show off his musical talent. Right, and use that like on his resume to get a job for that. Yeah, this is like a nice atmospheric experience for sure. There's always a hiccup though. Now I feel like a little uncomfortable because of holding this with the like with that stupid USB thing. I feel like I have to account for it a little bit. Okay, let's try to actually do something significant here. Time for a nap. So the one problem seems to be that they repeat themselves a lot. Oh, here we go. We're gonna eat on the fucking... Somebody's gonna see me doing this shit, dude. Best thing you could do is just wear a human mask. I can't eat on the table with this clown around. Yeah, he shouldn't have any inkling of my presence here. Still a better stealth system than GTA 5, am I right? Because, oh wait, it didn't fucking have one, or the guy just hunches over, he doesn't even crouch. Imagine, oh, it's a AAA, one of the best games ever, doesn't have a crouch button, a third-person shooter without a crouch button, fucking madness. And then, oh, is this guy just on an infinite loop or what? And then, again, the stealth system isn't there. Kind of like things that were already in the previous games, even if they weren't perfect, like San Andreas had some stealth system. Maybe I'm being a little bit too careful with some of these things, but... Yeah, sneak level 100 moment. Yeah, let's play chess on that shit, but it's just a fucking... That just seems like a bad idea because I'm not... I don't know if the shit can still see me here. We're getting Bigfoot ASMR mukbang before GTA 6, speaking of GTA. But no, the fact that it doesn't have a crouch button, doesn't have a sneak system, doesn't have vigilante missions, like in single player at least. It's time for a nap, the story of my life. Oh shit. I know, honestly, my finger was blocking that shit as I'm walking down. I don't even want to use that as an excuse, but technically I didn't get caught. The guy's on a loop trying to take a nap. Oh, see, it freezes time there, which that's actually a major design flaw. In fact, I won't even indulge it. Right, like, you shouldn't be able to do that. The whole point is it's real time and you're sneaking around. So if you're busy doing that and tunnel visioning on the thing that you're stealing, oh, he'll notice it just because it's open too. If you tunnel vision on something and then somebody walks by, it should actually be able to catch you, but again, it's delayed. Or I mean, it freezes. It's pretty forgiving. Like I even ran right into them there, and it took them a second to chase me the last time. Oh, this one's actually sick. This will carry you through the whole game. It's like a solid snake box type moment. You can just move all around with this one. Right, this person was running like they did see me, but they didn't. This is a pretty cool way of doing it. He just looks right at it and then keeps going. What a great fucking butch. Oh shit. I like how confused they get when I'm right in front of them. How do I save it or anything? I'd want to just keep this bush with me forever, but oh, you can't. Yeah, this seems pretty cool. I don't get really when it saves entirely all the time. I should have tried not to even get chased ever by anybody, but it's very difficult to do. Like I haven't actually gotten caught or died or anything, but yeah, that seems interesting, but okay, let's see. How do you just... Okay, since you enter this area is the way it determines the saves. Let's see, I kind of want to do something else, and now I'm tired. I swear, it's whenever I hit that thing at the bottom, like I swipe up to do something, then it fucks up.